Well, it's important not to be an asshole. I think that's it's important to be a good person to work with. If you have an attitude going into a job, into a company like that, I don't think you're going to last very long unless you're supremely talented.
Advertising it sucks the life out of you.
While at the same time it's hard to make the client happy and know that they're coming to you and saying, we need this, we need this. They want the most they can get, and there's a bit of babysitting to be done when you're producing. You have to make sure that everybody is working on what they're supposed to be working. So managing the people and their moods can be difficult.
You need to have a thick skin, you know, you need to be optimistic. But there are a lot of great opportunities to do things and to try things and to experiment. And a friend of mine who called advertising subsidized art. You know, it's a chance to be an artist, to create things, but someone else is paying for it. You know, which is kind of cool.
If someone was going to go the advertising route, the most important thing is to understand how to sell things.
I would say that my two recommendations would be, one is I really think that it's important to work hard. I mean, I really do, and it sounds very simple, but a lot of people don't do it.
If you want to go into the arts or into advertising, the number one thing that I would tell someone to do is learn how to use a computer. Go out and buy a computer today and use it.
Like if you're serious about being a computer animator, you got to go to college and you got to take computer science and you got to take computer animation along with your art classes. You know, go to a zoo and look at how the animals move, how some move very quickly and how others move very slowly. And it's just you're studying motion, you're studying life. Be a scientist.
And participating in the culture. I mean, in a way, art is about interpreting the culture that you are living in or commenting on. So there's this kind of activeness that's crucial, is that you need to be actively curious about the world and what's going on around you.
So I think it's really helpful to expand yourself and whatever is interesting to you, to learn those things, because you're only going to bring more into the project if you know.
And it's kind of like just putting more stuff in the big pot in your head. You know, you're making soup and you're putting more ingredients in there so that when you are faced with a situation where you don't have ideas, you've got lots of ammunition. You've got lots of things to draw on. One of my old teachers, when I was first getting into the business, said, the business of creativity is learning to survive rejection. And I think that's true. You have to be an optimistic person if you want to work in advertising, because you're going to meet a lot of roadblocks and a lot of failure, but that's part of the process. You know, and if you can live with that, then you'll do fine.